Air. It's way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No DECAFF, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no DECAFF. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no DECAFF. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the cookout with Toyo, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with pimps over simps. Choice. Real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no DECAFF. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get man. Come on, press play, press play.
Hey yo,
hey, what's happening, man? We in here, man. Dickie Foster, man. What's going down?
Yes,
Bad Batch and Skip Bell, first in the building, man. It is Tuesday. Yes, sir. It is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025, man. Yes, sir. What's going on, Dre?
Man, shoot, can't call it, might spoil it, man. What's good, Big Hill?
Salute, bro. Salute.
Yeah, we back in here like we left our wallet and keys, man. You know what it is, man.
The wallet and the keys, big dog.
Man. Yes, sir, man. So what's happening, man? What we got going on, man?
Man, we got people coming in the building still, man. That's what we got. Henry James in the building. Wifey in the building. What do?
Salute.
Yeah, man.
Big A, this finish, huh?
Yeah, man. Go ahead, Big A. You was hard to finish. You shout him out too, man. Hey,
yeah,
bro. These first 5 minutes be hard, bro. They be hard to love, man. I'm trying to shout everybody out, man. Get everybody in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody. It's like corralling kittens. But
man.
But yeah, salute everybody.
Yeah.
Big A. I want you to go ahead and bless us with the name of the topic for today, and we're gonna keep reiterating throughout the show. But
okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The name of the topic today is the 5 best early challenges to test your pup's potential. Yes, sir.
Got to be more careful.
Yeah, man. We gonna tell you how you could get paid doing it too.
Hey, what?
Yeah, that's what we doing all month, man. Yes, sir. But moving on, we're gonna get to the Bushido code, and we jump into the G. The G, you know, righteousness. What is right is not always popular. What is popular is not always right. Yes, sir. What is right? Yeah, what is right is not always popular. And what is popular is not always right. Yes, sir.
Hey, profoundness lies in simplicity. And that was the most simple way to put it is, hey, bro, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Yes, sir. Man, what's up with the dog of the week, man? That's that MKM Bottoms, man. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, man. MKM Bottoms, salute. You know? Yeah.
Salute.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And then we got the dog of the month, man. Looking at that chainsaw, man.
Chainsaw, salute.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So,
yeah.
Hey, man, Skip asked a good question, man. He's saying, when was the flirt pole acknowledged? Hey, man, the flirt pole, right? zero ideas on the football, man. It's existed my whole life. I wouldn't have an inception date to tell you, Skip. I would say probably Big Hill, y'all got something on that, on the inception of the football?
No, I don't, not right now. I will find out though.
Man, I would say, man, that's a good question for Schoolboy. You know, he had like Schoolboy was there, you know, for a lot of this stuff, man. You know, I think the football predates Schoolboy as well. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say Mr. Garcia that old, but that's a very good question for him.
Yeah, man. Jumping to these shows, man. We got on the 10th and 11th of May in the Show Me State, man. We got the Show Me State APBTC. We'll host 4 confirmation shows at the Missouri State Fairgrounds in Sedalia, Missouri. For further information, contact Micah John, you know, or Terry, but you got to get to the website to get the rest of the info. On the 17th and 18th of May, we got the Tri-State ABPTC. The Tri-State will host 3 confirmation shows at 2-weight pools at the Salem County Fairgrounds. Yes, sir.
I'll interrupt you, man. But look, when you click that link, I'm pretty sure it opened another tab on your screen. So we're still looking at the so if you will, go to the other tab and then click share this tab, and it'll change the screen. Yeah.
All right, there we go. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was just a test. I was just making sure y'all was paying attention, man. You passed the test, Dre. Pass the test, man. Got to be up early. You know what I'm saying? Get you out. Well, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Where was I? You know, 17th and 18th of May, we got the Tri-State APBTC. The Tri-State will host 3 confirmation shows at 2-weight pools at the Salem County Fairgrounds in Woodstown, New Jersey. Please contact Maritza. Man, okay. Bulldogs of the Rockies in Colorado on the 23rd through the 25th. That's a long show, boy. Bulldogs of the Rockies will host 3 confirmation shows, 2-weight pools, 2 top dog athletic events at Adams County Fairgrounds, Brighton, Colorado. For more information, contact Sam or Jim. All right, and then we got on the 31st, we got the Great Lakes PBC in Michigan. We'll host 2 confirmation shows at Full Circle Farms, Holly, Michigan. Please contact Amanda for further details. Yes, sir. And that's your local shows from around the way.
Yeah. Flirt pole, go back to ancient times. Also known as a teaser stick. So just look it up. You'll find it. Teaser stick. Been used to train animals from the ancient times.
Yeah, they was using them back in the day to train dinosaurs.
Okay.
Hey, check this out, man. I want to interject something real quick about them shows, man. And this is where we can strike a blow. Is those of y'all who travel for shows and stay in motels, man. I would like to start compiling and putting together a list of motels in different show areas that allow for the housing of the American Pit Bull Terrier. And when you hit people's pockets, they start to pay attention. So I'm gonna put at the motel that we stayed at when we were in New Iberia. I gotta go look at my credit card receipts or whatever. But
and it was an inside hotel.
Hotel. You know what I'm saying? So we walked our dog straight through the lobby, carrying our carriers and everything. You know what I'm saying? And these are things that, and it was so nice. It was like, hey, you got dogs with you? We're gonna put you on the first floor, so if you need to take them out to use the bathroom, you know, you right there by the exit, so you can get them out to use the bathroom. The lady at the front desk did all that for us, man. So we're gonna start hitting their pockets, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm promoting everybody who promotes and takes care of the breed. If you got a rental agency or something that you deal with that doesn't have the breed specific legislation and they allow you to keep the American Pit Bull Terriers, we're gonna uplift these people, man. The Shogun Army will, anyways. And so, yeah, man, we're gonna run all these other people out of the game by simply supporting those who support us. And it's not just supporting Samurai Kennels, it's not just supporting Shogun Unlimited, it's not just supporting the team over here, man. But these are those little moves, these little strategic moves we can do to become small-time lobbyists and get our voices heard. Because the motels, they're like, man, what's up? Like, we got 12 people trying to stay here this weekend. You know, what's going on? well, there's a dog show here. We have it here annually through the APA or South Bottom or whoever. And these shows, you're seeing the cities they host them in. Like Houston, Top Dogs host shows twice a year. You know what I'm saying? So all the motels in Houston that allow us to keep our dogs there, we need to be bigging up in them. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yo,
What's up?
that's the first time I heard somebody say outside hotel. Y'all got to school me in. What's the difference?
Inside.
Oh, what's that? What's the outside hotel? I'm trying to figure this shit out.
That means the doors are on the outside. Like you park outside, you can walk outside. If it's an inside hotel, that means like the doors are on the inside. You know, you got to walk through hallways and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Because even the motel I stayed at when I moved to Tucson, it was, you know what I'm saying, they allowed the American Pit Bull Terrier, you know what I'm saying, the same pet deposit as any other pet deposit. And I think it's important that when we travel, you know what I'm saying, that everybody has a list of motels they can go to and be housed without a bunch of headache or my dog gonna be barking or, you know what I'm saying. And you ain't gotta worry about them at these motels. As long as you take care of it, you know what I'm saying, the dog doesn't damage the room in any way, you know what I'm saying, you good. So definitely all the places that I travel to, I'm just, you know what, I can put it on the website. I'm just put on the website, American Pit Bull Terrier friendly establishments. You know, and we could just load it up. You know what I'm saying? Put the city, zip code, and all that stuff on there, man. Right on the website. And when you traveling, you can go straight to the website and just boom, it's right there in your face.
Yeah.
All right, Big A, back to the show, bro.
All right, let's jump to the nutrition facts of the day, man. Today we gonna focus on natural foods that enhance pup nerve and immunity, and we're gonna start with raw goat's milk. You're hearing that more often, so you know it's you can use it for multiple. It's got multiple benefits. Raw goat's milk, digestive aid and immune booster, great in AM and PM meals. Beef liver, lightly cooked raw, high in iron and B vitamins for brain and nerve strength. Blueberries, antioxidants, rich snack to reduce oxidative stress from early challenges. Turmeric, pinch a little bit in the food, just a little bit. Natural anti-inflammatory support. And coconut oil, mental sharpness and skin support. Let's go to the feeding tip. Use a 3-day rotation method to avoid overloading the system and track which foods support individual pups best. That's your nutrition facts for the day, mister.
Yes, sir. I like that. Short, sweet, and to the point, man. Sweet, and to the point.
Yeah, man. I do blueberries on a regular, man. I do blueberries on a regular. Coconut oil too. I did a little bit of turmeric before, but not consistently.
All right. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, if you're gonna substitute stuff, man, know what you substitute. Because I definitely made the mistake of using elderberries. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to use those, man. Some people call them raycon berries, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, for sure.
What's the
using the wild thorn berries?
Yeah. What's the side? What did they say the side effects of it was?
Too much of elderberries is actually poisonous to the dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I only use a little handful of berries at a time, anyways, in my Jeep. Yeah. But I was doing the El Cheapo way. You know what I'm saying? I bought the premix. It was already sliced bananas and elderberries in a bag. It was meant to be used for human smoothies because I typically use human consumable foods for my dogs. You know what I'm saying? That way, if they don't take to it or like it, whatever, I can eat it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Just putting it out there, man. It's some other foods too, like shrimp should be given in moderation as well if you're gonna give your dog shrimp. So
yeah, man. So let's go ahead and jump into these topics, man, or this subject. We're gonna dive into 5 early tests to evaluate pup potential. So we got 5. The 5 tests will be the surface challenge test, novel sound exposure, visual startle recovery, mild separation drill, pack drive, and social curiosity. So let's start with the surface challenge test. What you know about that, Dre?
Okay, so with the surface challenges, you're exposing the dog to different textures. Typically, dogs are not going to work on a surface that's unleavened or a slippery surface, i.e. tile floors. So you want to see how they respond to these, their biological responses to it naturally, and see how much work you're going to have to do to get this dog confident in any situation. With my dogs, every house I lived in has had a tile floor somewhere and a carpeted floor, so I can kill those two birds with one stone. Then training on grass or sand. And then finally, I like to add a water-based training, like, either in a little small swimming pool or even if it's just muddy outside, and see how the dog handles those basic situations and environmental factors for training.
Okay. What about Toyo? You do any of that?
Yes, sir. Basically the same type of thing, without knowing, but the same type of thing. And I always wished that I could do the water thing more. I always wished I could do the water thing more, but I can't. So, but that's what I always wished for, to do the water thing more.
Yeah. So, and I say this a lot of y'all are doing some of these things, or all of them, on a regular basis, but you're not even putting a name to it. It's just something that you do. You just go through the process. So we're gonna put a name to it and show you the benefits for it outside of your yard.
Yes, sir.
So,
hey man, hold on, let me get on Supreme, man. Supreme got the mountain backdrop back there. You know what I'm saying? He in New Alaska. Yeah, that's just clean, man. Let me shout you out, bro. Proud of you.
Yeah, man.
My question is, how are you doing this with the vertical? Like, is you on a phone?
Yeah.
How you put a backdrop on the phone?
You got iPhone, don't you?
Yeah.
Shit, you should know how to do it then.
Yeah, don't tell me what I should know how to do.
Oh man. Hey, he's showing his age, ain't he?
Yeah.
No, it's right at the bottom where you got the reverse button, and then you got that the 3 stars.
Yeah.
The 3 stars, the background.
Bro, I didn't know you could do that. Hey man, shout out. I only use the laptop when I'm doing the lives for that reason. So yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
JT,
I do.
Too big, JT,
What's happening, man? What's going on? Yes, sir. Man, yeah, I do the same thing, man. I like to play on all the surfaces and let them get comfortable, especially the slippery surfaces, and then I get a kick out of seeing them, look like a cartoon running on slick ice, but yeah, so I just try to do whatever little training or working session on all levels, but for the most part, I don't let my dogs get in the grass until they finish all their shots and all that. So that's the last step for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you on that one. I'm kind of weary too, because
Yeah. I
be picking up dog doodle like somebody picking up a loose dollar on the ground.
Yeah.
So I don't when them puppies come through, man, I'm probably gonna be. I don't want to overtreat the yard, but man, I am not playing.
Well, I mean, like I'll be more. I will be more willing during like the winter, like when it's cold, but like any other time, fall, spring, summer. Nah, man, I that'll be the last step for me.
Mm-hmm. I like using the DE. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like if it's wet right now, like I'm finna cut the grass now. I might go out there and just DE the whole backyard, then cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bleach the yard once a month, man.
Yeah.
The backpack sprayer and then hit it up, man. Just a little bit of bleach and water, man. And just especially when I had grass, like I would do it right after I cut the grass. So that it's just all in the yard, man. I'd be hoping to grow into the grass. You know what I'm saying? And, so help kill.
I wonder if that liquid kelp will help.
I don't know.
I don't know if it'll attract them though. I be using that liquid kelp for my garden.
Yeah. So and part of the reason why I got into that mode was for a good majority of the time, I was staying in a apartment complex, man. As soon as you step outside in the back, it's just open field and grass, and everybody would have their dogs out there and all that other stuff. So I would be, skeptical about where I would place my pups down.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. Shit, I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So now let's let's jump to the novel sound exposure. Stuff like loud noises. It could be TV sounds. It could be you stomping, slamming doors, pots clanking, vacuum, traffic sounds. Yeah. What's up?
What damn near got all them noises at one time. Got her used to it.
What?
Somebody worked like roofing. Somebody doing roofing. It sounded like gunshots. All that shit.
Yeah, because I do all types of stuff, man. I have loud music playing. I do all types of stuff. Have YouTube on and
hey, look at Dre.
and have I would have YouTube on, man, and have it playing all different types of traffic sounds, all different types of stuff, man, whatever. Right. And but yeah, and then and that's like a less aggressive approach. But like if I still would do things like the puppy's just sitting there and then just clap your hands or drop something on the ground, make a loud pop noise or something like that, sets the situation. Yeah. What about you, Toyo?
Oh yeah, the regular things like y'all said, and coming up, in the area, I mean, they got to hear ambulances, fire trucks, gunshots, and all that stuff. But one of the things that I really was kind of surprised about, if y'all check it out, if y'all still got a big mama around, a grandmother, something like that, a good old cussing out when they cussing your ass out. Watch your puppies how they look and shit. They know Big Mama too. Salute.
Big Kid with the clutch one. That's clutch. Hey, they shall be looking like, let me get the fuck out the way.
Yes, sir. They already know somebody in trouble.
That's what's up.
My girl be cuss my ass out. Both the dogs be like, shit.
Yeah, I never even thought about that. What about you, Dre?
Yeah, man. As far as that, man, like I said, man, the 2x4s, just a menagerie of things that can be used to test the dog's stability in the environment. Like man, Big Hill, that was a good one, man. But kid noises,
yeah, it was.
Kid noises, other animals, and even teaching them how to respond to those noises and stimuli. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I want them to be alert to it, I act alert to it.
Mm-hmm.
And those are things I like to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
The other thing is they got these little things they sell, because y'all said fireworks. They got these little poppers they sell at the store, and I like to keep them with me on walks. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little piece of paper with some little TNT in there. I guess that's what they call it. And you take it, you throw it, it go, it pops. You know what I'm saying? So I be walking and I throw one behind me. You know what I'm saying? While the dog ain't looking, it'll pop and see how they respond to that as well. Just create environmental stimuli.
It is.
They gonna get into that one.
Yeah, and it kind of drives into 5. It's kind of killing 2 birds with one stone, but we'll get to that in a few. Number 3. Supreme. What about you, bro?
Damn, I don't want to over answer the question if it's gonna be the next question.
No.
I like to. Y'all ever tried the blanket test?
Oh, well then hold up. Chill out.
Right.
Let's jump to 3. Visual startle recovery. The gentle drop towel or anything of that sort type deal, and watching your pup's reaction. There's a few things that I've heard people do, and it's one that I'm gonna try that I haven't done, but I've done a few things myself. Now you was about now. Go ahead and say what you was about to do. Cook on Supreme.
All right, so I heard this from one of the elders. You know, I take all the is the blanket test.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You
Yep.
probably, and then what I do is I probably separate the boys and the girls and do two of them. And, so you just have them somewhere where they can run around, have them bunched up, and then throw that blanket over them, and you see which one get up out of there the quickest. You probably do it a couple times. You probably see the one that be gone before the blanket even hit the ground. So then you got a scale of who got the quick reaction time.
Quick reaction time. Who is a problem solver?
Critical thinker. Yeah. Problem solver.
Yeah. A self thinker. You know, that one is the one that can stand on its own, think for itself. The other ones are, follow the pack per se.
Another one would be I watched my homie do this when he had a sandbox in his backyard for his kids. So what he did was he took a whole bunch of 2x4s and he buried a cup of them, and then he had a cup of them sticking up, and it was pretty much like a puppy race to see who got over the 2x4s, got to the end of the box. Yeah.
So that's what's up, man. Dre, what's up?
Man, Dre over there drooling over his samurai technique with that sword. He's like, man, he's sitting there like, man, I'm that guy.
Y'all didn't tell me my mic. I was using the computer mic. I was up there getting my mic set up. Like little lapel mic.
Yeah. So with the visual startle recovery.
Okay, so now like the blanket test is like Supreme was saying, like that's one of the ones that I do, man. Another one, it kind of ties into both of them. Man. We do the umbrella test too. Opening an umbrella, because like that's the whoosh is typically startling, even to a person. Like, so when you open an umbrella, if you don't see it open and you just hear it, man, it's a noise. It's not natural. You heard. Other things I do is, man, I'll hide and jump out and see how they react to being startled. I like a puppy when you jump out, nigga.
Get your ass bit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that response. That's a good response for what kind of work I like to do. You know what I'm saying? When I jump out and startle them, you know what I'm saying, or they don't know I'm there, and they kind of cower or run away. I don't really like that.
What if you jump out? What if you jump out and the whole litter get on BS with you?
Oh man, it has to.
They done did that. They done been through his shoe and everything.
For real? Yeah. And these the dogs y'all got right now.
Yeah. On camera. On camera.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had to call my son out there to get him off my toe, because I didn't want to step on him.
Yeah, man, that Saki gave you PTSD.
That was Kazi and Michonne litter that did that to me.
Yeah, I know. No, but that's what I'm saying. That Saki gave you PTSD, so that's why you was like, nah, I'm a chill. Yeah. All right, Toyo, what's happening? You do anything of these sorts?
Well, I try to get them used to different humans, so that won't shock them. Like, so my white friends, I let them get a little play in with them and shit, so they just won't be barking at white people when they see them. And my friends that's black on the blacker side, like Supreme. I knew it was coming, baby. I do a lot of things with them guys, like, I mean, like, especially I let somebody like Supreme come in and try to confuse my dog. He'd be like, "Damn, it was just daytime, man. It's black as shit out here." So different eye things, salute.
You teach him how to shoot nice too, don't it?
Yeah, because Supreme look like he's still VHS tapes. So basically, I let him go ahead.
Yeah. So then we're gonna jump to the mile separation drill. Okay, and that's where you separate them. You either put them in a crate or you separate them from the pack. Little bits and pieces at a time. Does anybody up here do that? You do that, Dre?
Yeah, of course, man. So each one of them, like you said, man, I like to see them how they interact with each other, dominant, personality, social status within the litter. But then also I like to see how they interact with the human being after the fact too. And especially if, like I always say this, man, I don't keep all my dogs. I let dogs go to the right people. So I want to know how this dog interacts solo, because they can look good with the litter because they have that, you know what I'm saying? They have that pack structure. They feel safe. And they can get by themselves, and you know what I'm saying, they lack that confidence stand alone. So definitely each one of them, you know, typically each one of them spends a different day with a different family member too when they separate. You know, one might sit with my wife in the living room and see how that one chill with her. She let me know, you know, this one's chill, you know, this one was trying to jump and, you know, bite or do all kind of stuff, you know, in the living room. I let it play with my kids. My kids let me know which ones are nippy, which ones aren't nippy. You know what I'm saying? What I need to correct. With food aggression, I have different members of the household feed them and see if they show food aggression, or, you know, if it's with a specific individual, or if they are just well balanced. And, you know, and all of these things are tested not just with me, but just everybody who I interact with. So I like what Toya was saying about having a different group of people interact with them over time, so you can really see who's what and what dogs are doing what consistently.
Hey, Dre, salute, man. I'm glad you see I'm dropping jewels in the jokes. I'm glad you see that,
bro. You got it. You got it. Let's move on.
Yeah. What's up? You do. What about you, Toyo? What do you do?
I already told you, like, I get Supreme to grab my door handle, grab the car.
To separate the damn dogs, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, separation! I ain't hear that part. I was still on.
I know you did.
Yeah, like the mild separation drill. Yeah,
a mild separation drill. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I missed it. My fault.
Okay, so like mild.
Hold on, Big A. So for official testing purposes, it's going to be a complete stranger, and it's going to be in a completely strange environment when you do that, you know. And it simulates a lot of things, man. But one of the things it simulates them getting home to their new owner, you know. And we look for things like, does it approach the stranger? You know what I'm saying? Is it skittish? Is it standoffish? Does it growl at them? Does it bark at them? You know, these are qualities we look at as well. And Big A knows this test very well. He is my alternate test administrator. So salute.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See what I'm saying? See, Drake saying, yeah, I know what that's about. I know what that's about. But yeah, hey, Drake, would you use Supreme as one of those bite work people? He like a prime one, ain't he? For the bite work.
I might bite back. I might bite that motherfucker back. I ain't no cap. That motherfucker bite me hard enough, I'm biting back.
That'd be pretty legit, man.
Man,
you ain't right for that, Drake.
I said, would he be down?
You know what? I would be down, because I do need to sharpen up on my training skills. So if I was around the bros and the equipment was around and the dogs was around, shit, I'll fuck around, force the situation. I'll be like, come on,
you gonna wear a invisible sleeve? Yeah, see, that's us doing the temperament test right there. Yeah.
He said invisible sleeve.
Yeah.
Nah, leave that for Big Hill. give me the Carhartt joint.
Are y'all? So when y'all doing that type of stuff, are y'all stereotyping the dogs? Are they coming out with stereotypes for people and shit, or different things? Like, do they have stereotypes? Or y'all giving them stereotypes when you do certain things?
Like, am I holding the PlayStation? Am I holding the PlayStation and the food stamp card?
It's just an indicator. But let me shout out Abdallah real quick, man. Samurai Kennels. But Brother Abdallah, he says, what are some bloodlines that produce black and tan, brown? I would say the ones I've seen most like that are some of the Soros lines.
That's what I was about to say.
Some of the Soros dogs.
You know they've been saying that, and then some of the older guys have been saying that the Maloney, the old Maloney stuff, do that too.
Yeah. And in modern times, man, they even say that some of the hog dogs come out black and tan, man. But I ain't gonna get into that this morning.
We ain't gonna get into that.
When all else fails, just throw it on a hot dog. I mean, the
That's
hog
that
dog.
SS you sold, Big A?
Huh?
That's that SS you had sold?
Yeah.
Yeah. You going what you planning on getting next?
Nothing. I'm done with that stuff, man.
Crown Vic. We gotta get that Crown Vic.
Man.
Don't get him. Hey, let's go to the next subject. I ain't mean to get this man started. Let's go to the next question, bro.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump to the last one, which is the pack drive and social curiosity. Introducing, an older calm dog or to the puppy pack. Does anybody do that?
No, I don't.
I don't. Most of my older dogs, I wouldn't trust around puppies. Except for the mother of the puppies or Saki, a male dog that I know ain't gonna eat the puppies. But,
So for me, that's like one of the cornerstones. How I move. Always taking the time to invest the most of my time into one dog. And I learned this from multiple people. Put my all into one dog. That's why I've made the mistake of getting multiple dogs, 3 dogs at a time, 2 dogs at a time, already having dogs in the puppy stage. And I set myself up for failure for what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't, the more I had, the more I stretched myself out. So having one dog, when you have something in mind for the long haul is very important, because you taking that time and investing all your energy, training the dog, even though you might not train the rest of your dogs behind that dog to that intensity. It's very important to do that. That could change your whole program, even if, what that dog does, man, is it especially it'll be easier with a female than it will a male, but you can do the same thing with a male. But with a female, it teaching the pups proper manners, all types of stuff that you wouldn't have to necessarily do, they can teach, and it's like having a helper. You know what I'm saying, on your side, that could go for generation after generation after generation after generation off of one dog. That dog doesn't even have to be. That dog doesn't even have to be in your program, but that dog could be a teacher for your program. So that's big for me, huge for me.
Hey, Big A, that is huge, man. I disagree on the female thing, though. I think males are
easier. Well, I mean, that's because Dre. Okay, well, never mind. I'm gonna take that back. I was about to say, because I was about to say, because you've always had a male first. So how you gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? Because I was about to say because you had Bacardi, but then before Bacardi, you had your DJ. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you can see, that's what I'm saying. You don't know that experience. When because the thing is, especially when it comes to housebreaking a dog, a female is way easier than breaking a male dog, especially a working dog. So, that makes a big difference, man. So, unless you experienced it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what it's like to have that male, man. It's some work. It's a work. Yeah. I give you an example, bro. So Michonne, she been out the kennel since she was about 6-7 months. My boy Boomer, he didn't get out the kennel till he was 2 years old. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that way. But Toyo, what's up, man? You do anything of that sort?
I don't think so.
Yeah. What about you, Supreme?
It's been kind of relatively easy for me. That don't mean it ain't gonna get harder for me in the future. But
tell me this: did you start with a male or a female?
I started with a brother and a sister.
Oh, okay. At the same time.
Then when I had 2 male dogs, it was like uncle and nephew.
Yeah.
And they was kind of easy. But them uncle and nephew, them red boy Jeep dogs is they ass stayed in that crate.
Yeah.
Regardless. Unless I was at the crib. If I wasn't at the crib, they ass was in that crate.
Yeah. See, cause like what I'm saying is like me right now with what I do when Michonne is fully mature, like next year when she hit 4, I could take on 2 pups confidently to do what I wanted to do. But I wouldn't, but you know what I'm saying? I could confidently take on 2 pups and be able to manage, you know. Right. Yeah.
For sure. Hey man, I wanted to articulate some of what's going on the screen right here. Big A. Pretty mid-testing, man, and it kind of ties into a later portion of the episode. We get to it about the financing of it or how you can make money doing this.
Yeah.
Initially, as y'all saw, I'm outside in my car, and Big A has the headset on. I'm talking to him. We're comparing notes and getting our scores together based on what's being seen. We go back. This video was actually recorded so that we could go back and review the footage on this litter of puppies. So the initial test is I literally bring the puppy in, I sit it down, and leave. So all familiarity leaves when I leave that puppy alone with Big A in the garage. And the first test was to see how he responded. The puppy stayed in his location, so that would be like a 1 or a 2. That's a really low threshold for that puppy, right? But then when Big A started walking around, the second portion of the test is the follow me test to see how the puppy follows leadership, pack structure. Puppy followed him. He didn't nip on him, so that'd be like a 3 or a 4. The puppy followed him, is jumping on him and nipping at him. That would be a 5 or a 6, you know. And then another test that Big A did was he turned the puppy on his back to see how long the puppy's aversive, how long it took for the puppy's aversive to kick in. This puppy's aversive never kicked in, and what that means is if you take a puppy and lay it on its back in your hands, right? A puppy that's fighting and thrashing and trying to get out of there, that's a 5 or a 6. He is not going to submit, side submitting or back submitting. So these are tests that we use to see the puppy's personality and to be able to gauge them appropriately. Now with this next litter, I'll be doing the same test, the same 10 tests on all these puppies. And to all the respective people looking at getting these puppies, you know, take that into account, and I'll score them and let you know how each puppy scored before you even come looking to get a puppy, because I'll be able to tell you, like, look, man, this dog, you know, this ain't it, or this is it. You know, this is the one I would pick based upon the indicators I've seen. Now, mind you, things can change, your environment can change, how you treat the puppy, how you raise the puppy can all change. It's all nurture. But the dog's nature, we're testing the dog's nature right here. Big A's throwing a piece of paper on the ground to see how the puppy responds to paper. This puppy don't care nothing about that. That's too low of a prey drive for what I'm going to use it for. But at the end of the day, you can still build that later on. Like you can, once it gets comfortable at your house, the dog will start acting different. But we talk about just natural raw tendencies. This puppy right here didn't have a lot of prey drive, you know, 1 or a 2. So this dog would be a one person owner dog. If you ask me, if I was giving my advice on it. But people gonna do what they do. They're gonna look at the dog. They're gonna say, I like this one. I want to get this one, regardless of personality and character of the dog. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes people make in these testing their potential.
Yeah, and not only that, man, like I say, man, when it comes to real protection work, especially from a competitive standpoint, you're looking at the 1% of the 1%. So it will start damn near here, to make sure that, the chances for success are in the right position. And not only that, think about what it does for your for the experience of you giving a dog to the next person, the next owner, or whatever the situation is, man. So that's a big time plus, Now let's talk about how you can make money with this and what it provides. So what we were just talking about briefly is temperament testing. That's not the full 360 just of temperament testing, but these are things that are involved in going through a temperament test for your litter. So with that being said, there are other breeders and even owners that have litters that may need to assess their situation and don't have the knowledge to do so, and you do. So, that is a service that you can provide. Now, I want to go into the numbers and explain it to you.
Big A, let me explain this real quick though.
Yeah.
Real interjection. So
no, go ahead, bro.
This second puppy I'm introducing is the same off the same litter, and I want you to see how she responds to Big A when I leave out of here. And this temperament testing for this dog. This is Trina, by the way. This is the dog that was just bred to catch guards, Pumpy. So the first dog didn't even move when we set him down. This dog ran up on Big A immediately and started, getting introduced to Big A. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about identifying different personality types and in the dogs. And what I want to do is I want to pull up Catch Guard's video of her on his yard and kind of give you a general expectation of the differences. But go ahead and cook Big A while I find that video.
Hey, Big A, that was the perfect. He just said that video right there was the perfect example of what I was saying. When you got somebody like Supreme, you see how that shade of the whole thing when he came in the garage. The whole thing dimmed up. Yeah, the whole thing dimmed up. The dimmer. Call Supreme the dimmer. The whole thing came. Call that nigga Supreme, aka Shade. Supreme, aka Shade.
Hey,
the
dimmer. It's cool. I'm pulling up to that cookout with that potato salad.
Oh man, I thought you said you about to pull up to the cookout with that thing on you. I was like, oh damn.
No, not for the bros. Not for the bros.
I was like, dang, man.
That was the part when Supreme walked in when that thing got dark up there.
Oh, see. Alright. When I start flame throwing your ass on your cookout, don't be running towards the goddamn the aid office. Goddamn it.
We firemen, man. We don't run from the fire. We run to it, man. But
no. For real though, what you were saying, Big A was definitely what I was thinking about. And when y'all was talking about I got stuck on the training aspect, and I kind of felt it's like I'm finding my lane real quick because I like the scenarios. I could make good scenarios for the joint. You know what I mean? So because I was kind of stuck on. I seen Dre in my head training them puppies with Supreme coming out his kid's window with that PlayStation. And that just put me right there. Scenarios, different scenarios.
Don't forget the link. I had the link card too.
Yeah, but at the same time, Toyo, you seeing that it's a lot of stuff that you doing that's training that you not even recognize you already doing. It's you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's the whole purpose of us pointing this out, man, because these dogs have more value than what they are credited for, and when you putting in the work with these dogs, you have more knowledge than the majority of the public, and especially and extending your skill, you should be compensated for it, and it should benefit who you share your skill with. And these are the things that we're missing out on, or what's up?
Sorry for cutting you off.
No, you good, bro.
The way y'all explaining it, man, it just justifies them prices raising up on them dogs, man, because y'all actually doing these type of things, and man, that justifies you wanting your prices. Put your price on that joint because you're doing a lot of work with them animals before you even release them to the public. Salute that.
Yeah, and even with everything that's being done, Toyo, like I know, you still can't put a guarantee on nothing. You know what I'm saying? So
Sir.
The more chances for proper puppy placement or utilizing the proper skills for the dog will be higher by going through this process. Now, let's turn this into income. So let's just say that you have this knowledge, which most of y'all probably already do some of these things on a regular basis with your dogs anyway. So let's just say you wanted to extend your services to the public. you can charge for litters to come assess a litter $50 to $150 an hour. Now, when you do this type stuff, the results is what's going to really bring people back. So when you can do this, and the actual breeder can actually see the results from the customers that buy the dogs, or the work that they're going to do, and they start to see the difference, man, word travels fast, man. It's a good deal, man, especially with a lot of people who's already involved with dogs. And we're talking to other breeds, because a lot of other breeds don't have the knowledge that a lot of people in this breed have. So that is something that you can extend out, as far as a source of revenue, and get paid for the knowledge that you have without even having to put your dogs into the public. So there's that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute your boy Jay Nathan in the building.
Hey, what's happening?
Salute Big Jay Nathan. What's good, big dog?
Yes, sir.
Where you see Jay Nathan at here, man? Like, the chat been going. Oh, there he is. Okay, what's good, big dog? Man. Salute, bro. Salute, man.
Yes, sir.
And congratulations again, man, on winning that free T-shirt, man. Thank you for thank you for rocking with us, bro. We appreciate you.
And if you can, man, send us a shot with the T-shirt, man. If you can, we appreciate it.
He did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I thought
okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, bet. Yeah, man. But like, like I say, man, it's a lot of stuff that's left on the table that we neglect to get the most out of it. And then I want you to think about it from a broad perspective. Imagine you going to these Frenchies, or the Bullies, or the any other breed, Labradors, or whatever the case may be, and showcasing skill and knowledge on what you have on these dogs. That's another form of showing good light, to the whole, to everything we got going on.
You think if he was to do that,
mm-hmm.
and then I'd be doing it with the dogs that we love,
mm-hmm.
you think that the outsiders looking in would give you more applause on them other breeds instead of the breed we love?
No, because I don't, irregardless, like, at the end of the day, where the source is coming from. I mean, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
like so let's say you train a Saki, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to doing everything in the world that
mm-hmm.
a person could possibly want to see a dog do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you train Big Hill and he do the
mm-hmm.
same exact thing. They gonna give you more praise for training Big Hill
mm-hmm.
than for training that dog.
Right, but where did that knowledge come from?
It came from you.
And where did my knowledge come from?
The dinosaur encyclopedia, because Big Hill is extinct.
And now the dogs in the dog bin before me.
What you trying to do, girl?
Yeah. What's up, Dre?
Oh man, chilling, bro. Just listen to y'all brothers cook up, man. Salute Ween Moon in the building, man.
Hey, Ween, what's happening?
Yeah, man. We
Trey is supposed to be finding a video. Is you making a video or finding a video?
Finding the video, but it's short. It's a short, and it doesn't translate well to StreamYard. But y'all can check it out. Just search the freight train litter, and you'll see what I'm talking about as far as the personality of that same puppy that we were just evaluating. You can see, like, okay, this is how we evaluated as a puppy, and then at 2 years old, this is what I expected after the evaluation. And that's like, you know what I'm saying, how we're able to decide which dogs to keep into the program, and which dogs that we need to, rehome as pets, or let them know, like, look, this dog didn't make my cut, but it has aptitude in these areas,
Yeah. And that's
like, where'd they go?
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
What I was gonna say, another thing that you noticed about Trina in that video with Big A was even when he brought the ball out, she wasn't worried about that ball. She was still following him, jumping on him, which means that dog is going to be highly driven to please the owner. That's something that's good from a training perspective because that dog don't need no toys or nothing to be enthused with you. Some dogs get bored with you real easy. Other ones, you know what I'm saying, they like, nah, if you ain't got food or a toy, I ain't trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Or if you ain't let me work, I ain't trying to deal with that. So, being able to know that from a puppy, you can know, okay, I don't need to waste my money on these Rachel Ray treats or, you know what I'm saying, cutting up hot dogs, whatever it is you give them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can just, you know what I'm saying, take this dog out in the woods and let it follow me around. And that dog is just happy doing that.
Dre like that Rachel Ray.
Yeah, I do, man. Hey.
He put me on.
I was using it back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
Dre, you slowly but surely becoming my favorite young trainer, man. Straight up like that. No, seriously though. And Big A, you starting to become my favorite young conditioner. I got my eyes on y'all dogs, man. Dre, you run it up, man.
You the favorite. You the favorite goddamn Father Time. You like you like shit.
Hey Dre,
Freeman, shit.
What up?
Yeah, but Dre, you be running it up though, like and Big. I need to see more Big A you conditioning out there, man. Like you starting to become my favorite conditioner from your work. Just me looking at your work. And Dre, you already know how you doing. I'm just waiting for the next video when you play all parts. I got you playing all parts of that shit. Like you know what I mean? All parts of that shit. Like when you're doing your dog thing, I got you playing all parts. Like just make a joint up or whatever. But salute to y'all work, man. That's all I'm saying.
Salute to you, bro. You know, there's the team, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to give it to you. Once again, man, you, Mike Van, Red Leash, Wing, you know what I'm saying? Schoolboy, Supreme, Big A, everybody who come through the chat, you know what I'm saying, man? Henry James be hitting them with the bangers of questions, bro.
Man.
You know all of y'all do, man. And it's that just makes it better. Because it's like, I think I know it all. And then boom, somebody hit me with a question. Like, I don't have to answer that. I don't have a good answer for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it keeps you humble, hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? That hunger feel good though. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're hungry, you know you in chill mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Salute to all y'all brothers. This keeping us honest and helping us develop things to set ourselves apart, man. Salute.
Yeah.
And so, brother Supreme, sky's the limit for you, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna front. Sky's the limit for you. You know what I mean? It's just when whatever you decide to take your direction at, bro. I ain't fronting. Like sky's the limit for you, bro.
Hey, shit, I'm gonna be in the tri-state, man. Just make sure you be out there, goddamn it, with your shit, so we can clean up, goddamn.
Salute.
Hey, Big Hill, what's the name of that puppy you had on your post? Like it's about 3-4 days ago. You had a puppy. It's a brown puppy with a white blaze of his face.
Yeah.
That's one of Pop's letters that he did. He did that. I think they was born in July last year, so they almost a year now. I think you talking about those ones.
Yeah, got like a LT tray kind of a colorway on them.
Yeah, that's out of one of Pop's out of Pop's kitchen. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Pops put the stamp on them jokers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, man. If y'all don't know, well, let me let you know, man. If you ain't a member by now, what you doing, man? It only costs $1 to be a member and get down with the movement, man. Oh, yeah, and at the end of the week, we got the digital dog of the week, man. You got to get those shots in. Dre, can you get that link up there for him, man?
Yeah, man, I can put that link up there for him, big dog.
I appreciate it, man, because we got to get y'all access so you can get those shots in, so you got a chance at winning that cash money, man, and having a chance at being dog of the month at the end of the month. You know, and I'm giving a free t-shirt away, or not a free t-shirt. I'm giving a t-shirt away to the winner. Plus, they getting the cash prizes. Yeah.
Hey, I'm tripping, man. For any of y'all that's already in that chat, man, my bad, man. I just dropped the link in the WhatsApp chat. You know what I'm saying? I got it right, man. We got it right.
Yeah, multitasking, man. That's how it be. Texting the wrong people to, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man, yeah, and then at the end of the month, this is the month. We got the digital dog show at the end of the month, man. Oh, and we got over $600 in cash prizes. Part of it's going towards the call outs because we got some call outs, man. And it's on the first weekend of June. Every first weekend is Saturday Payday Digital Dog Day, man. And if you show up, you got a chance at getting one of 3 free t-shirts. So you need to check that out also. And that's about it. Oh, and if you didn't check out our last Digital Dog show, we had it on Saturday, man. Go check that out.
Yeah, man. Salute, Big A, man. Thanks for the plug, bro. Y'all brothers be at the hour mark, man. Y'all gonna make y'all rounds because we need to go to the cookout. Brothers is hungry.
Yeah, man. I can't, man. They hollering for that potato salad with the raisins, man.
They hollering. Take it home. Take it away.
Man. No, man. Hey, man. They starting to catch on. They like, yeah, this is it. I know it.
Get them out of there.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah. Well, man, and green bean casserole with the bacon bits. Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can add another twist to it for y'all, man, next time. But you know what it is, man. Catch me at the cookout.
For sure. Big Hill, you want to make your rounds, bro?
Oh, yes, sir. Big Toy, yo. Salute, Bulldog community. Y'all stay royal. I'ma stay loyal. Catch y'all at the cookout. You already know. Salute.
Yes, sir.
Supreme done dipped out of there, man, but I'm gonna get on here, man. So y'all know at the end of the show, man, we ended the show with a prayer. We like to make sure that y'all are leaving with blessings and peace as you go into the work day, to the work week, to your drive home from work, or if you're just chilling, working with the dogs, man. We want to leave y'all with peace and blessings. For those of y'all who pray, stay. If you don't pray, cool. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously the Neo Dog Man chat right after this. For those of y'all who got here a little bit later, man, we about to head over to Victorio's, but I'm gonna hit y'all with this prayer when we get up out of here. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love of the game.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman. Ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never move for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came fat boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but our bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Saki from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second with the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breed for clout, we breed for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.